Three words that I would use to describe Juanita would be commanding, relatable, brilliant.
Exuberant, persuasive, generous.
Passionate, strong, and intelligent.
Brilliant, humorous, and strong.
Prepared, prepared, prepared.
Force of nature.
I would hate to have to go against my mother in court.
In walks Juanita Brooks, dressed from head to toe in black, and she walks to the front of the conference room and says, "I'm Juanita Brooks. I am the litigatrix."
Juanita Brooks was born in Merced, California. Her father moved to the Philippines for work when she was 9 and left Juanita and her family in Southern California where they struggled financially. He would not be part of Juanita's life again until she graduated law school. At 9 years old, Juanita was the caretaker of her family, completing bottle drives, laundry services, and other odd jobs. Her first true job was in the ticket booth at a local movie theater, a job she got thanks to her best friend, Mary Ellen.
I met Juanita the first day of high school. I don't think she had the best of childhoods. You have to remember that both of her parents were immigrants. Her mom was from Belgium. Her dad was Mexican, and they were divorced by the time I met Juanita. She didn't have the support that perhaps most kids have.
Juanita considered school her safe place. She would become the first member of her family to graduate high school and to go on to college.
So I had an extra application there. I said, come on, just fill it out and we'll mail them in together. We can be roommates. What could be better than that? And we both got accepted and they paired us as roommates. The rest is history.
Juanita Brooks completed college at San Diego State University in 3 years and graduated in 1974.
She always mentioned that she wanted to be an attorney. I was a little surprised when she was applying to schools back east, to Ivy League schools, but that was the doing of Professor Generalis. He saw in her immediately her brilliance.
Juanita graduated from Yale Law School in 1977 and returned to San Diego, where she joined the Federal Defender Office at the age of 22. She was sworn in as a lawyer for the California Bar, and in January of 1978, she tried her first federal trial. And of course, she won. At the age of 26, Juanita started her own practice with the goal of branching out into state criminal defense cases. She held her practice for 13 years. One of her greatest supporters and influence during her career was Kat Bennett, who pioneered the science of jury selection and consultants. Juanita credits Kat for teaching her to see inside the soul of a person, whether they be a witness, a juror, or a judge.
She showed my mom how to bring psychology into the courtroom, how to learn how to understand, a box of strangers and the power that they hold.
After years as a federal defender and a brief stint with an international law firm, Juanita joined Fish & Richardson in 2000.
My first impressions of Juanita were that she brought a vibrancy to patent litigation that had largely been done in black and white prior to her arrival. She was the most dynamic trial lawyer that I had ever seen. She was the most collaborative person that I'd ever worked with, and she was the most engaging personality. It was refreshing.
She first appeared in my courtroom, I believe in 2010, and she was one of a handful of women in the courtroom, especially in patent trials. And the first thing I noticed about her was how comfortable she was in the courtroom, more so than most of her male colleagues. Her comfort in the courtroom, as I understand it, came from her prior experience as a criminal defense attorney who successfully transitioned to the patent arena. So instead of coming to the table with a PhD, Juanita came to the table as a full-blown, experienced, competent litigator who learned what she needed to learn of the science for the trial she was litigating. That is unique as far as I know.
She's all business, but yet she can show her emotions when it's appropriate. She uses her reading glasses. She uses her height. She uses her words, all to relate to the jury, and it's effective.
When I first tried a case with her and watched her cross-examine witnesses for the first time, it was unlike anything I'd ever seen. The first witness that I watched her cross-examine was so flustered by the experience, it did not go well for him, that he walked off the witness stand and walked out of the courtroom, didn't even talk to his own lawyers, and got in a cab and drove away.
I have a recollection of her using a yellow marker to highlight impeaching material. She, and I'm quoting from my opinion, eviscerated the opposing party's expert witness using this technique in cross-examination. She was very, very effective, and it's something that has stayed in my mind for a long time.
If trial is a theater, then Juanita is its leading lady. Juanita's incredibly high EQ combined with her off-the-charts IQ is really what makes Juanita stand out. She can read a room, and her real skill is she can make the room read her. It's amazing. It is amazing to watch.
She has handled more than 150 trials in her career, with a near-perfect winning record in high-stake lawsuits defending companies ranging from startups to Fortune 10 corporations in the federal circuit courts.
But I think an underrated aspect of Juanita and what people wouldn't know about are all the things that she has done on the management side. People might not be able to bill 1,900 hours a year for different reasons. And Juanita was a strong advocate for, if that's not the case, if somebody can't build 1,900 hours, that doesn't mean they don't have value to the firm. That doesn't mean that their career has plateaued or stalled. We embrace the flexibility that a reduced schedule can provide. And we've had some of our finest lawyers come up through the ranks on that flexible scheduling. And that's all due to Juanita's leadership.
Juanita Brooks has received the American Lawyers Lifetime Achievement Award. She was the first Latina to become a federal criminal defense practitioner and to join the California Bar Trial Lawyer Hall of Fame. She's been named an icon of IP and a titan of the patent bar, and is often known as the jury whisperer.
One can only hope that her legacy opens doors for others so they can knock and it will open.
Juanita is inclusive. She is supportive of women from paralegals to partners. She will make opportunities for women. Like, Juanita has impacted my life and my career more than anyone else at Fish & Richardson. And I think that is Juanita's real legacy. She gives you an opportunity, she helps you succeed, and then she shouts your praises when you do.
She just truly, truly wants everybody around her to succeed and to be happy and to be fulfilled. That is her ultimate goal.
She has had all-female trial teams, all-female appellate teams, and really has served not only as a mentor, but also in the courtroom to show our women lawyers what it looks like to be a lead counsel, and not only be a lead counsel, but a lead counsel who wins.
Outside of the courtroom, Juanita loves cooking and reading endlessly with her dog Coco by her side. You'll also find her skiing down a mountain somewhere. She's currently playwriting an original comedy that she hopes to get produced. But as far as retirement,
That's a funny joke. My mother has been saying she's going to retire soon for almost a decade, but who knows when it'll actually happen. I think if she were to retire, there would be a lot more roses blooming in our house, and Coco, her Brussels Griffon, will be ecstatic to be at her side all the time.
I don't know if she will ever retire. My mom has worked since she was 9 years old. And when you're on a speeding train for that long, I think it might be hard to get off. I know she loves what she does. I know that she loves mentoring younger attorneys. And so I know it will be hard for her to, quote, retire.
She says she's working half-time now, but half-time for her would probably be a full-time job for most people. But I do notice now that she does have a little bit more time for fun, but I'm not sure that she will ever be fully retired.
Juanita continues to be an advocate for women and minorities throughout the industry and her community. She hopes that kicking doors down and encouraging others to follow continues to inspire the next generation. Her work in intellectual property, product liability, and mass tort litigation will continue to be revered as foremost and fearless.
I really hope that deep down, what my mom is most proud of is herself, is for what she has accomplished.
It is with great pleasure that ChIPs Network inducts Juanita Brooks into the ChIPs Hall of Fame.
Congratulations, Mom. This award is so well deserved. I am so glad that everybody here will get to know you just a little bit more, because you are the most outstanding and inspiring person I've ever known.
Congratulations, Mom, on your induction to the ChIPs Hall of Fame. I love you so much, and I'm so excited that you are continuing to inspire and push others as much as you've pushed myself and Rose. Never stop being yourself.
Juanita, congratulations on this well-deserved recognition of your long and successful career as a patent litigator.
Juanita, on behalf of all of your friends, all of your partners, all of your mentees at Fish and Richardson, congratulations on your induction into the ChIPs Hall of Fame. It's well deserved, and we are all so proud of you.
So, Juanita, your induction into the ChIPs Hall of Fame shows that now the whole community recognizes your legacy as a trailblazer, a mentor, and a fierce litigator. Congratulations, my very dear friend.
No, congratulations, Juanita. This award is well deserved, and I know in your heart it is the one award that you have received that means the most to you.